ass guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only in the third one. It's not Wee Man. I already looked into it.
I thought it was at first.
And this is Kentucky Hot Brown Boys.
Sorry for the delay, folks. But as usual, YouTube's got to be a fucking cunt about things. It changes all kinds of weird shit, and it wouldn't fucking play right. But anyway, we're fucking live now.
We are.
On this wonderful 19th anniversary. I wish I could say 19th anniversary of the Kentucky Hot Brown Boys podcast, but
Dang, that'd be crazy.
that would be crazy. But instead, we are the 19th anniversary
KYHBB
of the 9/11 terrorist attacks in New York City. Now,
And the Pentagon.
yeah, and the Pentagon, and a plane in
Like West Virginia,
Pennsylvania.
or Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. Yeah. Crazy shit, man. Hard to think it's been 19 fucking years, man.
Yeah, dude.
19. Seems like it was just fucking yesterday, man. I mean, let's see here. I was a senior in high school, man, when that shit went down.
Yep. I was 7th grade.
7th grade. Damn.
Yeah.
How big of a mind fuck was that, being in the 7th grade?
Well, it's funny. You know, the crazy thing is that, you know, my buddy Ryan,
Yeah.
that, you know, he came to our bachelor party.
Yeah.
Disc golf with him. He was actually the one. I was walking out of math class, and he was walking out of the class next door, and he was the one who actually told me, he was like, "Hey, man, did you hear about that plane that flew into the building?" I was like, "No, I didn't hear anything about that, man. That's crazy." And then I walk into science class, and it's on TV, and I was like, "Damn."
Did you see the second plane hit live?
Yeah, I saw it hit live.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was the crazy thing though, because like I sat down and I saw like the first building was on fire. And we're sitting there watching it. All of a sudden, so bam, and we're like, they're like, everybody's like, "Was that a replay?" They're like, "No," and everybody's like, "Oh my god, it looks like a second plane just hit." Dude, everybody just like lost their shit. Dude.
Yeah. It
Which
was
I
fucked.
mean, everybody did. I did, and the teacher did. It was crazy, man.
Yeah. I remember my buddy Jeremy Worley, we were in like a senior class meeting for so I didn't even remember exactly what the fucking meeting was for. And he comes walking in, and I'm like, "Hey man, what's up?" And he's like, "Dude, did you hear about the fucking building that got fucking hit with a plane?" And I was like, "No, what are you talking about?" And he like told me, I guess, everything he knew at the time, which I don't remember exactly what he said, but
Probably wasn't much.
yeah, nobody knew
Yeah.
really anything. But right away he was like, "It was a terrorist attack." And I was like, "What? Are you serious?" He was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "How do you know?" He's like, "I don't know, but I just know."
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and I was just
Wow.
like, "Wow, that's kind of fucking crazy." And then, like, you know, of course, you hear about the second plane hitting and all that. And it's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
It's
them
fucking
grounding off flights
Yeah.
for like almost like 18 hours or something like that.
It may have even been longer
I think
than
maybe
that.
it was longer than that.
Yeah.
But it was so crazy because, like, you know, after it kept going on throughout the day, I had to do like an STLP thing in the library and like film some shit. Like the librarian let me watch it, and like we saw where the buildings collapse. And she was like, "Okay, well, you got to go back to class now." I'm like, "All right." She's like, "Because they're getting kind of strict about everybody. They want to keep account of everybody and stuff like that." So I was like, "Okay."
They wouldn't let us watch anything until like the last period of the day.
Really?
Like the last like hour of the day, they let us turn on
the
the news.
they turned a lot of stuff. They turned a lot of the news off, but the librarian was watching it, and she was like, she straight up told me, she's like, "I'll let you watch this because this is pretty much history right here." So she's like, "I get that you're probably not, you know what I mean?" So I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool with me."
Well, what's crazy is like you said you were doing like STLP stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I did the same thing, but when that happened, I was in like the video editing class where we do like the morning announcements and the Friday afternoon shows and shit like that. And that happened on Tuesday, and by like I think Thursday, the lady who was in charge of it all, she was like, "Look, I want you to put together a 9/11 video. We're gonna play it Friday."
Damn.
So I'm like, really? Like I got to go through all that footage and compile a 30-minute show?
Dang, for real?
Yeah, in
Wow.
like a day's time, pretty much.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, you got to." I was like, "Can I show whatever I want?" She's like, "Yeah, you can be as brutal with it as you want because that's."
What'd you show?
Dude, I found
Turds in the toilet.
oh no! I mean, it was all 9/11 stuff, but it was all like the brutalest shit I could fucking find, man.
Really?
Like the dude jumping out of the windows and stuff. Yeah. And then I was like, "Can I pick any music I want?" And she's like, "Yeah."
Did you put something like? Did you put Marilyn Manson?
No, no.
What'd you put?
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh,
No, I don't remember what I picked.
Man.
I don't remember what I picked, but I'm sure it was something fucking sappy and cheesy and shit. That's kind of what she wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured if I'm gonna at least show all like the brutal fucking super sad shit, you know, then I'll at least pick something sad.
Yeah.
You know,
It was
a lot of
crazy
people
day, man.
walking, like when the buildings fell, and like they're all walking, they're all covered in ash and shit. Yeah. It's like just super sad. I wish I had a copy of that. That'd be great.
I hate to say it, but like that day really sucked, and like that day sticks out in my mind. But man, whenever there's like documentaries on like the History Channel or something like that about 9/11, I watch them just because they're interesting. You know what I mean? They're very interesting. So like I watch them, and I don't know. It's just crazy.
For me, that was like the first. Well, I don't want to say the first, but it was like definitely the biggest thing that's happened in my lifetime, where it's like, oh my God, it was a terrorist attack, and then you slowly kind of pick up and learn that maybe it was the fucking government that did it.
Yeah, jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
Yeah, stuff like that, and it's just like, man, it's kind of weird, man. It's hard to think about, really.
Yeah.
Like, could the government really fuck us like that?
Yeah, I try not to think like that. Like, I like conspiracy theories and stuff like that, but I try not to think about that just because it's not fair to the all the people that died. It's so crazy, though. I mean, if it's like all the stuff that they talked about, like, yeah, the guy, like, the guy that owned the buildings did something like with insurance, and all this other stuff. It's like, that's kind of weird. They never found the vault.
Yeah.
It's shit like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
I mean, I would think if something like that did happen, like it would kind of be like just a huge slap in the face to everybody that died, man. You know, and
for sure.
And if that did happen, you know, I'd like them to at least fucking come clean on it, which I know they're never going to.
No.
But for the victim's sake,
yeah,
I wish they'd fucking come clean.
Did you see the video, like the firemen like walking up the steps when like the building was on fire? Dude, it's so crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's so nuts.
A lot of firefighters do that on like the anniversary, like today.
Yeah.
Like they'll go and do like
they'll climb
a bunch of stairs, or they go to like Planet Fitness or some shit and like, you know, climb up however many fucking flights of stairs that is and shit as like an honor, which I think is great.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Dude, I can't imagine like climbing up steps with all that fucking equipment on and all the
I
smoke
know.
and people trying to get down and
you're
people are going
rushing
through-
past people and they're fucking
Yeah.
screaming and
Yeah.
maybe bleeding.
Yeah.
Fuck, you never know, man.
going through
Yeah.
going through like the floors, like checking people, make sure everybody's like getting out.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
And they didn't have a lot of time, so I mean, a
No.
lot of them were in that building
Yeah.
when it fucking fell.
Yeah, the
But-
first building that got hit by the plane was the last building to fall. So like Tower 2 that got hit, like that thing didn't stand very long after it got hit.
Yeah.
Like not long at all.
That's because the thermite blew it out.
But the thing is, it's like my only hope was like people were like, well, after they saw like the first building get hit, I kind of hope they were kind of like, well, I'm gonna get out of this building.
Yeah.
I would feel like I would do that. I would be like, look, that building just got hit, and people are probably like, well, it's not gonna happen again. But I would be like, something doesn't feel right.
Right.
Like I would just be like, I gotta get out of here. So
Yeah.
that's how I would feel. At least that's how I think I would feel.
Right.
You know.
What I don't get is like, picture for a second you're a terrorist, okay?
Terrorizers.
Yeah. Just try to picture it in your head here. This is just like my train of thought. Maybe I'm just fucked in the head and I'm sick and I think about weird shit like this. But like, if I was a terrorist and my goal was to hit a building with a plane,
Mm-hmm.
I think I would want to hit closer to the bottom.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think
Like,
they couldn't
I
hit towards
get
the
like
bottom.
I get that, like, you know, it'd probably be hard to do because there's tons of skyscrapers and
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah.
But if my goal is to do as much destruction as possible and kill as many people as possible, I would want to fucking try to go to the bottom as much as I could. And if I
Yeah.
couldn't get an angle where I could hit like right at fucking ground
Those
level,
planes move fast, man.
I know.
They were flying. They were going like top speed when they hit.
if I couldn't do that,
Yeah.
then I would fucking go up and come straight the fuck down. I'd let gravity
Yeah.
fucking help me.
Yeah, those planes are hard to control. Like
But I mean,
that,
but-
because they
but-
took all
but-
they took all the autopilot features off and everything when they did that.
Right,
So like those guys only had like 6 to 8 months of training on a plane
right.
because they did it, but they were like small planes. They weren't like big planes either
Right,
that they
right.
trained on either.
My train of thought to that would be, if I'm going to be training to take out a building, then I'm going to learn everything I can. You know, I mean, I'm sure they probably thought this too, but I mean, I just think I'd be a little bit more, I'd plan ahead more. I don't fucking know what I'm trying to say here, but I would say if I'm going to go all the way up and come straight down, I would learn how to get that fucking plane to go up.
Usually,
and
if they
straight
go all
down,
the way straight up, they'll
you know.
stall, or like they can't go like straight up like that.
I'd be as straight up as I possibly could.
Yeah. Usually, like if the plane will go straight up, they usually have issues doing that. Like they usually stall, like fuel.
Well,
and things like
let
that.
me
They'll cut it.
Let me rephrase that then. Now that I'm thinking about this, my terrorist little mind is working here. I would get at such an angle where instead of going like up and then coming down, I would just be so high up and then just fucking nosedive down. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of mathematics and shit involved in
Yeah,
getting like
I mean,
the
they-
trajectory and the
yeah.
angles and shit.
They're moving so
Right.
damn fast. Like
Oh,
when
yeah.
when I flew to Vermont, we stopped at LaGuardia, and that was crazy because I flew over New York, and it was just weird to like fly over New York and see everything. And
Be
it's
like,
damn, this is crazy. Like, but there's so many buildings up there, and there's some are.
Did you ever
taller
think to
than the
yourself like
others.
maybe I'm on like the same airspace as one of those planes at one time?
I mean, I didn't think that, but it was weird because when I did fly to New York, that's what I thought of. Was like,
Right.
man, like this is where 9/11 happened. I've never been in New York, and of course I wasn't there very long, but it was like, it's just kind of, I don't say eerie. It was just like weird to like see
Oh,
the
I
city from up
can
there in a plane
understand,
and
yeah.
just like think about the people that were on it and stuff like that happened. But the planes were fucking moving, dude. They were
Oh, yeah.
moving fast.
They
They were cruising.
They don't crawl up there in the sky.
No.
They fucking haul ass.
The one plane that crashed in Pennsylvania was actually supposed to go to the White House.
Was it?
Yeah, like that's where the target was supposed to be. Was it flying to the White House?
Right.
The one that flew in the Pentagon, the videos for that was always weird.
Yeah.
though.
The plane
Yeah.
that hit the Pentagon.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they never
that
got, like,
fucking peered.
Disappeared. Yeah.
Yeah. See, and shit like that, man. It just really makes me question, like,
But planes
shit
are
like that really fucking
But
happen.
planes
you
are really
know?
like thin. I don't think they're made out of like. I guess I don't know if they're made out of aluminum or what, but they're really thin. They're fairly thin.
I would think. I mean,
so like
aluminum's
I would
light.
say they'd probably. I'm sure I would say like with all the fuel and stuff. I'm sure it melted.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think about,
mhm.
man. I mean, Say what you will, but I think the government was in on that. Maybe not a lot, but they were in on it a little bit.
Like, what does the government have to like
Instill
what do they have
instill fear, man. That's what it's all about.
start a war?
That too.
You think that all this was just about fuel and opioids?
Could have been, man.
Oil,
You never know.
Oil and opioids.
You never know.
Love Dick Cheney's. What do they call that in War Dogs? I love Dick Cheney's War. or
Dick
something.
Cheney's America.
Yeah, Dick Cheney's America.
Yeah.
That's how that started.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's exactly how it started, man. It was all about a war. Yep. And I mean, it makes sense, you know. I mean,
did you ever see the
war is
video?
like the number one moneymaker of all time.
Yeah. Did you ever see the video of when the Secret Service agent told Bush?
Oh
that
that a plane hit.
and he was just like, he sat there and he was like,
He was reading a children's book, like
he was in
kindergarten
Florida.
class.
Yeah. And they were like, we gotta get you the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
So, and then like a couple of days later, he threw out the first pitch at a Yankees game, and I don't know if you knew this, but he wore an FDNY jacket,
Yeah.
like a kind of like a
just windbreaker.
yeah,
type
just
deal?
like a windbreaker.
Yeah.
But he had a bulletproof vest on underneath.
Oh,
it.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's like true. It's a truth.
I believe
true.
anytime he goes out, any president when they go out in public probably has some kind of vest on
I
or
would
something.
say they probably would.
Yeah.
Either their suits made out of something, but
Yeah, you never know.
yeah. I like Bush now better than when he was in office.
I like every president after they get out of office.
Yeah, they're usually
Yeah.
a lot cooler. Bush is pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I like not his politics because I'm not, you know what I mean. But he's always just like really random. Like, yeah, but he paints and he's like a really good painter.
Really?
Yeah, and he sells all his paintings and stuff. And or he doesn't sell them. I think he gives them all to charity for them to make money for charities and stuff like
I'm gonna
that.
say he's like George Zimmerman.
Yeah. Wait, whatever happened to him?
He got in trouble a while back for something. I can't
I think
remember.
he did. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Terroristic threatening or something, or domestic violence.
It's probably domestic violence.
Yeah.
I wonder if him and Casey Anthony ever hooked up.
I don't know, man. That'd be fucking crazy.
That'd be a weird
They're
couple,
both from
man.
Florida.
I know, that'd be a killer couple.
Yeah. But ting. Where's my fucking joke sound effect? I got no fucking sound effect for that shit.
I got no snare in my headphones.
Yeah. Got no snare. You know what I do have though?
What?
With that dick out.
Yeah, there you go.
Love that fucking sound drop, man. Love that sound drop.
But yeah, man, it's 9/11's just crazy shit. Like I said, man, every year it feels like the year, like every year that it passes, it's just kind of, it's sad because it's not as prominent. It is and it's not.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel as prominent.
I
honestly think
it's
it
not
should
as
be like
new, you know?
Like, not saying I want to get a day off work. I just think it should be like, that's like the biggest loss of life that we have since now. COVID has actually it has taken over.
Right.
For that as like biggest loss of life of like I think like within like a certain time span.
Right.
It was 9/11, but now it's COVID. So,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it should be some kind of Memorial Day for 9/11. You know what I mean?
You think like 9/11 should be like a national holiday?
Yeah, of like remembrance and like
Right.
you know.
I mean, I agree. You know, I definitely think there should be, something official for 9/11.
Yeah.
You know, it shouldn't just be like a regular fucking day of the week.
Yeah.
You know, like other holidays. Yeah, like it's like the first Tuesday or the second Thursday or whatever. You know, but like 9/11, like the day
Yeah.
should, like, no matter what fucking day it falls on, that should be like a national holiday.
Yeah.
Period.
It's crazy because you probably remember that day though.
Oh,
Crazy
yeah.
thing is, you probably don't remember waking up that day.
No.
But after that, after getting told,
I don't remember.
You remember everything else
anything
the rest
prior
of that day.
to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
being told and then like just sitting there wondering all day, like, what the fuck is going to
going
happen?
on? Yeah. Yeah, I remember
It's
going
crazy.
home, getting home on the bus. Like I was standing outside because Aaron came up and like we heard fucking fighter jets fly over the house, and like at that time we knew there was no planes in the sky. So when we heard fighter jets fly over, we were like, holy fuck, like, are they chasing something? So like we were like freaking out, and he's like, I'm going home, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm going on the fucking side. So
Wow.
dude, it was a weird, eerie thing, man. We both kind of looked at each other and were like, what the fuck, man? That's crazy.
Yeah.
But,
Dagum's blowing us up here on the
Dagum?
YouTube. He says, "Hey guys, when you getting down here, Dusty?" He says,
I messaged him.
"I was cutting weeds with a Kaiser blade." Right. guess that's what he was doing when he heard about 9/11. I don't know.
Oh, he was cutting weeds with the Kaiser blade.
I guess, yeah. That or he's down there
Probably down there
cutting weeds with a Kaiser blade.
Uh,
Love you,
damn,
damn.
I'm surprised he even has reception.
I know, for real. It's crazy.
I don't know, man. No, 9/11 was fucking crazy. But like I remember when my dad came home, we ate dinner, watched a little bit of the news, and then like we all just kind of like just hung out.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, we went to bed, and I went to sleep with the radio on in my room, and it was just, I don't know, I just kind of laid there and stared at it for like a couple hours and just listened to it. It was just a weird thing.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a time in my life that I'm never going to forget. And I think what's going to really stick with me the most is how, unlike these times, like America was so together.
They were.
And everybody was like united. And
it was
you
for
know.
like a couple years.
Yeah, it was like that for a while.
It was a good couple of years that was like that.
And now we've kind of fallen into this fucking
hole of everybody, like
where like everybody fucking hates somebody for something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and every week it's something else, you know. Like here for the longest time it's been like, you know, the whole coronavirus shit. And then now it seems like pedophiles are fucking really breaking through and people are really starting to fucking get behind like shutting that shit down.
Mm-hmm.
And like, well, I don't know, what else is there? The Black Lives Matter thing's back up again and rioting and all that shit. It's fucking hot again right now. And it's like, man, and it goes back to really make me think, like, is the government behind a lot of this shit? You know, to keep us fucking at each other's throats? You know, like they saw how powerful we got during 9/11, and that was good because we were on the government side. You know, and then now like that's starting to like break off.
Yeah.
Like, you know, maybe they're trying to fucking split us up. You know. I don't know, man. I'm not like a fucking scholar and know all kinds of fucking conspiracy theory shit. But it makes a lot of sense in my fucking simple brain. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to say, man. It's the writing and all the other stuff, people going at it. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely not like it was 19 years ago at this time.
No. No. I'm just glad I don't live in like on the West Coast.
Oh, with all the fucking forest fires and shit.
Yeah,
Did you hear what they said started all that?
Yeah,
a
gender
fucking
reveal party.
party.
Yeah.
Like
all the memes for like the gender reveal memes are fucking great. Well, they're not great. I mean, the situation's not great, but it's funny because people are like ripping into these people. Like,
oh yeah.
Who the fuck has it was like, you know, what crazy thing is, it was like the fire started like on the I want to say like Arizona California border. And
really?
Just fucking just shot all the way up, man.
That's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah. Have you seen the pictures of like people in like San Francisco?
Where the sky's like orange, it's like red.
Orange,
and it's like noon. It's like during the day. Yeah. It's fucking nuts, man.
My second or third year. Remember when they had all the fires in Canada?
Yeah.
When I was in Minnesota, they were getting all the smoke from that. All week we had smoke from that.
I think I remember you telling me about that.
So it was like the weirdest looking thing ever to get like just all the smoke and like you can look directly at the sun and it won't hurt your eyes. You know what I mean? Because it's so like smoky and it was just crazy.
It's nuts.
You could smell it. It's like they're like, oh yeah, the fires are like hundreds of miles away, but the smoke's blowing in. You can smell it.
Well, that's like when Mount St. Helens erupted.
Yeah.
I mean, they got fucking the fallout from that from like hundreds of miles away.
Yeah, I mean, they said if Yellowstone would ever blow, we'd get fallout from it too. Yeah.
Which is kind of fucking nuts.
Yeah. And it's like acidic, like will kill you fallout.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's bad shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I hate to say it, I kind of want to live through something like that just so.
We wouldn't.
Well,
we wouldn't.
Okay,
we wouldn't.
I would like to live through something like that.
We wouldn't. Florida would probably be like.
Probably the best.
But the thing is,
man,
like everything would be tainted. Water would be tainted. Everything would be. So.
Be fucking nuts, man.
Yeah.
That shit'll happen next.
Acid rain.
That'd be 2021 for you right there.
I mean, I'm just hoping after 2020, I'm hoping things kind of get a little bit better.
I mean, I don't think like as soon as the new year happens, shit's gonna
I
fucking
don't either.
get better. I think
like,
I think we're gonna be fucked like this for a couple years, probably, man.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that like by the end of 2021, things will kind of be back to normal. I mean, dude, I don't know. Like
it's hard to say, man.
Like I've honestly, like I hate to sound like an idiot or a dick. I've honestly just ignored like I don't wash my hands. I wear a mask. I touch my eyes. I touch my mouth. I do all this shit. Like it's like I haven't done it anymore. Like I still wash my hands. But I'm not like rubbing myself with like with fucking hand sanitizer every 10 minutes,
Right.
or like wearing a mask or wearing gloves. And all
Now,
that
see,
other shit.
I was always about the hand sanitizer long before the fucking coronavirus.
I mean,
bullshit.
I'll wear hand
You know.
sanitizer, but it's not like
You're not
everybody's, like,
religious
touching
about it.
everything. Okay, I gotta
Yeah.
use hand sanitizer.
Yeah, I'm not wiping
not like
every
that
fucking
anymore.
thing down
Yeah,
and shit
it's
like
just
that.
like-
You know,
Meh. I mean, like
that's kind of how I am too. Like the only reason I wear a mask is because I fucking
because you
have
have
to.
to. Yeah.
You know, like
Or-
I'm so fucking sick of that having to get a mask, and you walk halfway to the fucking store, then you're like, oh fuck, I forgot my mask. Got to turn around and go get it. You know, and then it just like, I don't know. It kind of pisses me off when I go into a store and I see somebody without one. You know,
Just because they're not wearing one, the fact that like making people sick, you're just like, motherfucker, I gotta wear this. You should wear
yeah,
it. Yeah,
exactly. You know, like I got no problem wearing it. I'm sick of fucking wearing it, but you know I'm going to.
Yeah.
You know, because I realize there are people out there that, could potentially die. You know, I could fucking die technically. You know, we could all fucking die. Who knows?
I mean, yeah, but CDC's numbers were skewed, and it's like
Oh,
most
yeah.
of it was like
Anybody who died from
90% of the
anything,
people
it was
had a
fucking
pre-existing
COVID.
condition.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
pre-existing conditions and shit. And I'm fat as fuck. I mean, granted, I'm not as
I don't
fat as I
think-
fucking was,
I don't think.
but I mean, obesity is
obesity is
an
really-
underlying condition.
Yeah, but I don't think if you're like your size, what you were before you lost weight, and you caught COVID, I don't think you die from it. I don't think
You
would.
never know, man.
Man, the
got
flu
the-
we had
I-
a couple years
I
ago.
got the diabetes,
The flu we had a couple
know.
years ago was probably one of the worst flus that we had.
the swine flu,
No,
or the
just
bird
like,
flu.
just like the normal like flu that we had.
Uh,
Like during flu season was probably one of the worst flus that we had on record.
really?
Yeah.
See, I don't know statistics and all
Yeah.
that shit on that. I would think the bird flu would be pretty fucking bad.
I remember the bird flu. It wasn't as bad. That was all more or less like in China and them trying to stomp it out. And
What
get
was the
rid
one
of
that
it.
was bad here? Was it the swine flu or the bird flu?
Swine flu was what H1N1 was what kind of caught on over here.
I thought H1N1 was the bird.
I'm pretty sure H1N1 was the swine flu. I think. Pretty sure it
remember.
was. Then they had, of course, like West. I remember when West Nile came about because everybody was all afraid of West Nile.
Oh, yeah,
you
that's-
could
that's-
still get West Nile.
Yeah, that's with the
actually.
mosquitoes
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
they
can still
pop
get
up every
West
now
Nile.
and again and
Mhm.
say, "Oh yeah, we got
People.
fucking
Most people in
mosquitoes."
Florida get West Nile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had. I think there was some shit up in Ohio,
Mm-hmm.
maybe last year. Last.
So a couple
you know.
people came down with West Nile.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts to think about, man. You can fucking die from all kinds of shit.
Yeah. But it's like disturbing, like, the world's growing, so it's like disturbing ecosystems that we haven't been in yet. And
New shit's coming out that we
Yeah.
don't know how to fucking deal with.
yeah, so,
Yeah.
yeah, that's usually what causes it.
Yeah. Or somebody eating a bat.
Yeah. The Wuhan lab, bro, and they did it.
Thought you were gonna say the Wuhan flu ain't nothing to fuck with,
Yeah.
man. That's just crazy.
I know, dude. I don't know, like I said, I haven't heard jack shit about China.
China.
Like, China. I ain't heard, like, nothing. Like, I ain't heard how they're doing, their numbers. I guess I just haven't looked it up, but
Right.
I ain't heard nothing.
I heard.
Say Beirut had another fire.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a couple blocks from where it was at.
where the explosion happened. I was like, there's got to be like someone that's like a pyromaniac over there.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever said actually how the first fire happened, did they?
How it got started?
Yeah.
I think it like started in a wastebasket or some shit.
Mm.
I don't remember. Hey, guess who just fucking chimed in?
Bob Saget.
He says, never forget 9/11 as we forget the 3,000 people who are dying from COVID every 3 days. Yeah, okay, Bob Saget. All right. Thanks for your insight there, man. But you were talking about Beirut and like the baby gender reveal thing.
Yeah.
Somebody took the picture of the explosion
Yeah.
from Beirut and tinted it blue and then wrote, "It's a boy."
I've seen that. I've seen a couple like memes like
Yeah.
that where they're like, they took like the fire like it's a boy.
I
Like
thought that was pretty
there's one
good.
where I saw like Smokey the Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Shit's funny, man. It's sad because man, people are losing their houses, they're losing everything. Like they gotta evacuate.
Yeah.
It's nuts. The whole Bay Area, man. I saw a video yesterday. It was like all dark, like dark.
Like in Beirut?
No,
Or
Bay
just, like-
Area,
like-
like California.
Ah,
Like
okay.
it was just because of the smoke, man. It was like, it was like middle of the day, but it looked like it was almost nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts, man. It's fucking crazy. That's our world for us, man. You know,
Are they had a drought?
2020's
I didn't
been
know
a
that.
motherfucker.
I didn't know the West Coast was in a drought. Are they? I guess they had it in a drought.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, it's late summer, so usually late summer is usually like drought.
Usually hot, yeah. Dude, it was like 129 or some shit in Los
Death
Angeles
Valley?
this
Oh,
week.
really?
Yeah. And then like the next day it was like, 70s.
Yeah. Did you see like the 80-degree drop in Denver, in Colorado?
No.
Like Monday, it was either Tuesday. It was like 85 degrees.
Yeah.
The next day, it was like 33 and snowing.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know they got the first snowfall of the
Mhm.
year, or the season, I guess I should
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it was like that fucking
It was that
hot.
extreme. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's global warming for you, man.
Yeah. Global warming exists, bro.
It does. You know what doesn't exist?
Bob Saget.
The female orgasm. That's the myth. Nah.
Like real squirting.
Dude, squirt is piss, man. I don't
Yeah.
look, I know you're into that kind of thing. I just know that's how you are. I wish I could raise the fucking sound of or the volume of that.
I don't know, man.
Damn, I'm gonna play it again just because I like it.
Uh,
But dude, squirt's
bro,
fucking piss.
What the fuck? I love that.
Bro, what the
That is a good one.
Oh shit.
But yeah, squirt's fucking pee, man. It's all pee.
Yeah, I honestly think it is too.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's pee. I've never been with a chick that squirts.
It's all got a yellow
And
tinge to it.
I'm kind of glad because I really don't want to get pissed on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
Would you ever give a chick butt head?
You mean like eat her ass?
Yeah. I know
Uh,
we've talked about this a million times.
I mean, it would have to be like, it'd have to be the perfect ass.
In the shower.
That wouldn't even have to be in the shower. I'll put it to you this way. I like to think when I get a shower, I clean everything pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Right?
Thorough.
I wouldn't eat my own ass.
I hope you wouldn't eat
It would
your
have to
ass.
be a nicer ass than my own personal ass.
Gotcha.
Or I'd have to be in prison and be forced to do it. One of the two. And then
I
I'd-
wouldn't. I honestly, I'd probably take a shank to the fucking neck before I'd have to eat a dude's ass.
I don't know, man. Lick old Pedro's ass or fucking take a
man.
shank to the neck.
You ever watched like 60
know.
Days Locked Up? Where
Nah.
like those dude, that show's fucking crazy.
Is it crazy?
I've never watched.
You don't
like,
think
a-
it's put on though?
It might be, but dude, I don't know. I've watched clips of it, and it's just like, damn, dude. Like, I don't think I couldn't do it. I couldn't fucking do it, man.
What kind of prisons are they in? Are they like high max or
They're not high max because they're high. I don't think high max prisons they let people hang out together,
right?
so they're not.
Well,
but
yeah, I
they're.
guess
I think
it-
they're jail. Like they're pretty much like either jail
Like
or like
county
prison.
jails?
Yeah, but they're still bad. It's still crazy.
Oh, I'm
though.
sure it's nuts.
Yeah, like
but
I don't even know.
worst
man.
fucking prison movie ever on 3. Ready?
like prison movie.
Yeah.
I don't really watch any prison movies.
Really?
Yeah,
So when I count to 3, you couldn't name like a
you're probably gonna
Shitty-
say the one that came out recently. With,
shot caller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bernthal. Yeah,
No. That wasn't
Bernthal's in
Yeah,
that.
Bernthal was in that. Yeah.
mhm.
But
I still kind of want to watch it though.
dude, it was shitty. Did you watch it once?
No, I've seen it on Netflix. I always see it. And I'm like, I want to watch this, but I
dude,
don't want to waste my time.
Don't
watching
waste
this.
your fucking time. It makes zero fucking sense.
Really.
Like a dude is just out like with his wife or girlfriend or whoever, and like they're some of her friends or
Another
whatever.
couple, yeah.
They have a couple glasses of wine at dinner. He ends up like hitting somebody. Like it wasn't even fucking his fault or something, but like 2 people die or 1 person dies or something. He goes to fucking prison, and like the dude's not gangster at all.
Yeah.
Like he's not anything.
But like the first thing
You know.
he said, like, well, didn't they tell him like, oh, when you get in there, and someone steps up to you, you better fucking you better show what's up, and doesn't he just like go off on some like the first dude that comes up to
Dude,
him?
the movie was so shitty I don't even remember.
Oh, really?
But it was just
that's kind of like what I thought.
It was
that's what I
just
think
so
it
out
was.
there. Like this dude was not made for prison at all, and then all of a sudden he gets to prison, and now he's like the leader of the fucking Aryan Brotherhood and shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, really, dude, really? Like it was just fucking shitty.
But wasn't he like some like sales guy or something?
Something like yeah, he was real like just a
Clean
normal
cut,
fucking clean
yeah,
cut dude.
yeah.
Yeah, had a good job, wife, kids, the whole shebang. And he goes to prison, and now he's fucking running gangs and shit. Like it just didn't make any fucking sense. It was highly unbelievable. I believe E.T. could happen before that shit could fucking happen.
You know what? Maybe I'm glad you liked that I turned you on to
The Town?
The Town.
The Town was fucking good,
glad
man.
you liked that.
I'd actually be willing to watch that again
Yeah.
with you, man.
Like they had like that independent feel of it. there's some parts where I was kind of like, man, okay. But other than that, I thought it was a really good movie.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. It's Affleck's movie.
You know, all this week I've been like busting ass on the treadmill and stuff, trying to find stuff to watch. I watched 2 fucking great movies. Well, I don't want to say great movies, but I watched 2 movies that have been out that I haven't seen.
Which I'm surprised.
That I needed to fucking see. I watched The Irishman, and I watched Django Unchained.
Yeah. So I heard you paint houses.
Yeah, yeah. I
Django was actually good. I liked Django.
Django was I liked it better than The Irishman.
The action scenes were really, really good.
Dude, it was so bloody and so violent.
Bloody, yeah.
Like the shootout, like when everything goes fucking.
That's,
yeah,
what's his name?
That's Tarantino.
Tarantino, yeah.
Like the shootout scene, like when
the last scene.
Yeah, when
in
it
the house.
Not that one. The one.
That one was good too.
That one was good, but the one before that, like when the shit first goes south, and he's just like, he gives himself up at the end. He's like, oh, I can't fucking win my way out of this.
So did you see that? You saw the part where DiCaprio cut his hand?
Yeah.
And you know
that was ad-lib.
That's never happened. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah. He did that and just kept going.
Yeah.
And it was
that's
great.
That's legit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's acting right there.
That meme.
You know, I was trying to watch that. I was looking for it. I never could see it.
Yeah.
I think it's like zoomed in. Like I don't think it's like up close. You know, where it's like it just
someone
shows
like
that.
zoomed in on it and got that clip from it.
Yeah.
I love those memes, dude. You send them to me.
Dude,
all day.
I send you like 20 a day.
I love them, dude.
They're so good.
There's some that are there's some that I'm like, that's fucking great.
Did I send you the one where it was like yeah, it starts out with like the Game Boy thing, where it's like 0.3 seconds after my mom shut the door. And
and he pulls it out from under his pillow. Yeah.
And then you see the one where I don't know if I sent it to you or not, but it's like it does like another frame, and it's like my mom standing in the doorway who's already saw me pull it out or whatever, and she's doing the same thing, like you know. I thought that was pretty funny.
I love that meme. It's so good, man.
It is. It's just fucking. It's like, oh, okay. Ah, gotcha. I like how they're just taking the face and putting it over like other memes and shit. Like
I like the one where I sent you where like where the guy was like, yeah, officer, you can check my car, and like the nug I dropped under my chair 2 months ago, and it's that face.
It's the face, yeah.
I'm like, that's great.
That is so good, man. There was another one too where it was something like it was like the same exact picture, but it was something, the caption like the Glock under my seat or something. Yeah. I thought it was good. That was good shit, man.
Django was good, honestly, but I've never seen. I've only caught bits and pieces of the movie. I never saw all the way through.
You never seen it all the way through?
No.
Well, I mean, I broke it up and watched it in like sections, you know, like hours at a time.
Yeah. And you didn't like The Irishman.
I mean, it was good, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, to me, like a good gangster flick is fucking Goodfellas, is fucking Casino, is Scarface.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that. Those are fucking badass gangster movies. And, you know, like I was saying before the show, like, I liked The Irishman to a certain extent. Scarface was great.
I like Scarface, but...
It's so fucking long.
It's long, but it's like, I like it. And I don't get me wrong, I like it, but everybody hypes it up to be, like, amazing movie. And it's good, but it's just kind of like, I can take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has its moments.
Yeah.
But, like, kind of like The Irishman, like, it's super fucking long and drawn out.
Yeah.
And like
Goodfellas, nothing compares to Goodfellas.
No, yeah, Goodfellas for me is like top of the list. That's fucking gangster shit right there.
I love Goodfellas.
The book was good too, but like for me, The Irishman, it was good, but it had like a lot of not gangster shit.
It was all bullshit.
It was all like build up.
Yeah.
And like there, and I told you like the one scene in the clam shop, like that was the most gangster shit in the whole movie.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it was just kind of like I said, like when it would show some shit go down, it would happen and like, boom, it's over.
Yeah.
Like done. Like there's no rhyme or reason behind it. It would just fucking show it. And then that was it.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I did like was how when it introduced a character, it told you how they died immediately.
Yeah. I like that too. That was cool.
Like, shot 17 times in front of a deli in New York or outside Philadelphia or some shit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like that's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And like that shit, like, you know, has got to be at least somewhat accurate, you know.
I like the scene where they're in jail together at the end and they're eating bread and they're dipping in that fucking fake ass grape juice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then like they wheel that dude's old ass out. He ended up dying, didn't he?
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to church.
Yeah, they ended up killing him, didn't they?
I don't know if
Something killed him.
No, I think he died of like it was lung cancer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, lung cancer got him.
Like they made him look rough.
Yeah. See, that was another thing that kind of ruined that movie for me. It's like everybody was so old.
Old at the end.
Yeah, well, not like just in the end,
general.
but like in general.
Yeah.
You know, like if they would have got like some young meat in there to fucking freshen it up a bit.
They CGI'd all their faces at the beginning when they were all
Yeah, to make them look young.
Make 'em
yeah.
look young.
They
yeah.
pulled the Star Wars fucking shit out on
Yeah.
them.
But I mean, I don't think they looked bad.
No, it was, like I said, it was just everybody just felt old, and it was so slow.
It's
You
a
know,
very long
It
movie.
wasn't fast paced
No,
at all.
It's long and slow.
know.
Yeah, it took me 2 days to watch it.
Yeah, I think I watched it over. It was probably about like 3 days or so. Yeah, but I mean, it was decent. Would I want to sit down and watch it again? Nah, probably not.
Yeah.
But if you
I
were
need to watch
like, hey, let's
Casino.
watch fucking Goodfellas, I'd be
Yeah.
like, all right, cool, fucking.
I haven't watched
Steve Ungood.
Godfather, believe it or not.
Real, I think I've only seen the second one.
Really?
I know it's only been bits and pieces of it.
Yeah. I've
They're
never
just
seen
so fucking
Godfather.
long,
I've
man.
never seen Casino.
Casino's a good one.
I
too.
don't know. I haven't seen the second Scarface.
The second
No,
Scarface.
second Scarface. I'm sorry. The second Godfather.
Oh.
Godfather 2. Yeah, I've never seen it.
Godfather 2 was the best of the three. I know
Yeah, that's
that.
what I remember you saying that.
Everybody says that, man. But I'll be honest with you, I think I've watched about the first hour of the first one. I think I watched all the second one. I don't think I've ever seen the third one. They say the third one's fucking shit.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I
don't
want
know.
to see. I want to see Casino. That's like I would say probably the next one that I
Casino's
probably
pretty
watch.
good.
Yeah.
Casino's really good. Got some fucking gangster ass shit in it.
What you need to watch is that there's this documentary on Netflix with about like the New York Mafia.
I saw that. It was actually right next to The Irishman on Netflix.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
I almost watched it,
It
but then I
goes
watched
through
Django
the whole
instead.
steps of like like that guy that bugged. There's like one guy that they hired to bug all these guys' houses,
Yeah.
their cars. Like they bugged their cars, like broke into their cars and like bugged them
Right.
because like they would drive around and talk in cars.
They'd put
because-
them up under the dash, wouldn't
Yeah,
they?
they'd put them up in the dash. Yeah,
That's
So,
some
like,
Donnie Brasco shit.
Yeah.
You ever seen Donnie Brasco? That's
No,
another
I've seen
fucking
it, yeah.
badass fucking gangster
Really?
flick. That was good. Yeah.
But yeah, they would buy the government would buy the car that these guys were driving, same exact car, everything to a T.
Right.
Test, and they have these guys would like do like mock runs of breaking into the car,
Yeah.
putting the bug in, putting it back, and then like clocking all the doors and getting out of the car.
So they knew how to get in.
So they knew how to get
where
in,
to put it.
Yeah,
And how to
and
get
like
out.
they got down to the point where it took them 6 seconds. Boom, 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 done. Like
To
it was
get
like,
in,
to
plant
get
the
in,
bug and
plant
everything.
the bug. What maybe not have been 6 seconds. Maybe it was like 16, something like that. But it was fast
Fast
as fuck.
as shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So like they got in,
Damn.
pulled like this little grill out that was on the dash,
Yeah.
placed it back there, put the grill back, got out, locked the doors and got out. Dude, it's crazy.
That is crazy.
But it's really good. Has your
Yeah.
dad in it?
Has my dad in it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does the guy look just like him?
No,
We're
it's
talking
fucking
about John Gotti.
John Gotti.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Gotti's actually in it. Yeah. But actually, John Gotti. But it's to the part where John Gotti's not actually. He's not head of the mafia yet. It was the he was like number 2 or 3 in command of the. It wasn't like the Gotti family. There's a family that's ran it, but it wasn't under them. You always think your dad looks like John Gotti.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
But I can't remember the name of the family that was under the Gottis. He was under, but whatever. A good show. A really good documentary. It's like 4 or 5 episodes long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not very long.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool.
I started watching the Punisher, second season.
It started out good.
Yeah, it's like I've only watched 2 episodes of it.
I like John Bernthal.
I like him
He
too.
gets very, very, very
into it.
Into it.
Yeah.
Like very into it.
Oh yeah. He was the best part of that fucking Shot Caller movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
He gets very into it.
He was in Baby Driver too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got killed though, didn't he?
Yeah, the
on,
fucking
yeah.
pipe went right through his chest.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Baby Driver I liked. I don't think you liked it that much.
I didn't like it the first time I watched it, and,
Yeah.
I kept saying I'm going to watch it again, and I don't think I ever did.
The way they scored it, Chubbs talked about it. He talked about it, and then I watched it again, and I was like, that's a pretty genius way that they scored that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was pretty good. I'll give him that.
I always think the girl in that movie's super cute.
The waitress,
The waitress
chick?
girl, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's your type, right?
Yeah, I always thought she was kind of cute. Yeah. But I don't think she's not like on that hot level. She's just like cute. You know
Girl
what I
next
mean?
door, waitress at the diner in town, kind of cute.
Yeah, I always thought she was cute.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you.
It's
that.
okay movie. They don't really
Yeah.
show it much because of what's his name's in it.
Oh, Kevin Spacey.
Mhm, yeah.
That's another thing, man. Everybody got fucking all hyped up on fucking, the Me Too shit a couple years ago, and now
Mhm.
it's kind of, I guess, evolved into, the whole pedophile thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, what kind of time we at here? We got about 15 minutes
Yeah,
left
15
here.
minutes.
I got to talk about this because it's something that was brought up to us last week. I've been talking to this girl on Twitter, Miss
DMX titties.
Yeah, DMX or Miss Titties,
Yeah.
as people on Twitter refer to her as. I told her, I said, hey, make a video, good or bad, whatever. Make a little 30-second fucking video about the podcast or whatever. Fucking blew up. Like, tons of fucking people were fucking liking it, commenting on it, blah, blah, all this stuff. This fucking chick comes out of fucking woodwork. I don't know who the fuck this bitch was, but she jumped on fucking
Yeah.
Twitter and just started fucking going off, bitching, and fucking just ripping everybody an ass that she thought deserved it or whatever. I don't fucking know. But it was just so random and weird. It was nuts.
Did you see that dude's balls?
Yeah, man. They were weird looking. But, I've been talking back and forth with this girl, and she has, no clue who the fuck this bitch is.
Mm-hmm.
Has no clue how she even would have fucking came across my post, her video, whatever.
Yeah.
It was fucking weird, man. But
She just went off, just
Yeah.
saying, why is this shit on my timeline type shit?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, people were, going back
Don't
and
like
forth
it,
with
fuck
her.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was just, and when you go to her page, you can see she's like total fucking,
Big
like,
conservative, crazy
yeah,
bitch. Yeah, I saw
Trumpster,
it.
fucking dumpster fire, and all that shit. It was fucking random as fuck. But it was really cool that she made this video, and in the video, she was talking about how we, were really, I guess
Talk shit about wrestling.
talk a lot of shit about wrestling. We're very
Yeah.
critical of it, blah blah blah, things like that. So now I'd like to just take a minute, if I could, and try to explain ourselves here. Yeah, we talk a lot of shit about the current state of fucking wrestling
Because it's trash.
in the world because it is trash. And we're not taking anything away from the athletes or anybody involved with the acting and the athleticism.
The storylines
stuff
is
like
pretty
that.
much what
Yeah, it's the fucking storylines.
Yeah.
The storylines are fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Like, there's really not a lot going on that hasn't been done 4 or 5 times before.
Yeah.
The Attitude Era was the best era of wrestling, hands
Yeah.
down. I don't give a fuck what you say about the golden age of wrestling or the bronze age of fucking wrestling. The fucking Attitude Era with The Rock and Stone Cold, hands down, greatest fucking era in wrestling, period.
Yeah.
John Cena, don't even fucking come close, in my opinion.
No,
That's
he was
just
just
me.
like that cleanup version.
Yeah.
He was like the cleanup version of it.
He was like, when the PG era hit, like, John Cena was the face of it because he's all fucking shaking hands and kissing babies and fucking, he thought he was a rapper and
Now
had
he
the
has
spinning
hair.
fucking, yeah. It was bad after that. And
Yeah.
it never really, in my opinion, got as good as the fucking Attitude Era.
No.
The whole, from like 95 to like, I don't know, 2002, 2003, something
Yeah.
like that.
That's a good one.
That's
yeah.
a good fucking era right
Yeah.
there. The Monday Night Wars, that was all fucking great, man. The NWO, I'll even say DX was fucking great,
Yeah. The X was more towards the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was like in like the Monday Night Wars, and then it like kind of faded off, and then kind of
Yeah.
came back, but it was still good though. Yeah. But
It's hard to get really like decent athletic people with good acting skills.
oh yeah.
Like very hard.
Well, and it's not just like the acting could totally suck, but it's the fucking storylines
That
that
just
go
keep
with
doing
it.
over and over and over.
Yeah,
again.
it's like
Yeah.
it's so predictable.
Mhm.
And I think what really kills it, and this is something that's kind of going on now, is like, you know what kayfabe is, right?
Kind of, yes.
Kayfabe is like the unspoken rule, like,
Oh,
you know,
don't break character.
yeah, you don't break character and
Yeah,
stuff. And there's
yeah.
so much stuff going on outside of wrestling now with all these
Yeah.
people where people know that wrestling's not real.
Yeah.
Like it's just, you can't get past that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's not believable, then it's not going to sell.
Yeah.
And everybody knows it's fake. So how are you going to fucking sell it? They can't fucking do it. There's too much everybody's on social media now.
Yeah, it's true.
So like, you know, people try to keep character on social media, you know, and like talk smack and this and that and blah blah blah. But then it's like, you know, they'll post something like that, and then, you know, the next day, like they're posting something where they were just at a charity event and, you know, got pictures with all kinds of fucking celebrities
babies.
and shaking hands and kissing babies, shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, like you're supposed to be a bad guy.
And they were hanging
you
out
know?
with the guy they were just like beating the fuck out of
Yeah.
last week. Yeah.
You know,
Which I get.
stuff like that. You know,
Like Dark Side of the Ring was really cool because they'll talk about like guys that would follow that and how like they would like, well, you know, if I'm going to be enemies with this guy and I don't want to be anywhere near him.
right.
You know, so
Like when I watched like the Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth one.
yeah.
Like they said, Randy Savage was fucking Randy Savage all the fucking
All the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
Even
just how
when he
he
retired,
was.
he kind of was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like that. Like that was him. Like
Yeah.
that wasn't a character. That was him. You know, what you saw is what you get, no
Yeah.
matter what.
I never liked what's his name, the guy that took Elizabeth.
Hulk Hogan,
No.
Lex
no.
Luger.
Yeah, Lex Luger. I never liked him.
Really, you didn't like Lex Luger?
No, I never liked
Oh
Lex
man,
Luger.
when he showed up at
He looks
fucking
like dog shit now.
oh yeah, he looks fucking rough as hell.
Yeah.
But when he left WWE and went to fucking WCW, that was
Yeah.
like holy shit. Like that was groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Because like he was on Monday Night Raw that was pre-recorded, and then fucking the debut of Nitro was
Yeah.
live from like the Minneapolis Mall or some
He
shit.
showed up.
And he fucking showed up, and it was like, how the fuck is this possible, man?
Yeah.
You know, and like that was the WCW's biggest thing is they were like, we know WWE's fucking pre-recorded,
Yeah.
so we're gonna fucking use
Fuck
that
'em
to our
up.
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did that a couple times too.
Mhm.
They did that with Ravishing Rick Rude.
Really?
Uh huh.
Hmm.
Because he was on Monday Night Raw, pre-recorded on Sunday. Monday, he shows up on fucking WCW.
Damn.
It's fucking nuts, man. They
That
did.
is
I'm sure they
nuts.
did it a couple other times too. but
Yeah.
Just saying, it's fucking crazy. But to address the video once again that was made for us, she actually challenged us to do some wrestling moves on each other. I believe she suggested like a suplex, a power bomb, full Nelson, hell,
It
even
was
a half
power
Nelson.
bomb and a thumbtacks. I think that's what it was.
Now, see, I'd have been all for that. And
She wants you to power bomb me, and I'm like, man, my back's already fucked as it is. I can't do that.
yeah. But I think.
I'll let you choke slam me,
Okay, I'll choke
maybe,
some.
like into the pool or something.
Okay, and then the pool's good. I was gonna say though, you know, we kind of talked about this a little bit, and you know, you don't want to get hurt. You know, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want you to hurt me either, for that matter. But I think we really need to leave that to the professionals, man. I think if we did that, it would be more insulting
Yeah.
to wrestling
Yeah.
than just sitting here talking shit about it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because I can talk shit all day about how the storylines suck and this and that, but I can't take away from the athleticism. Like, them dudes are fucking trained to take bumps,
Yeah.
they're trained to take falls. I would hate to fuck you up and paralyze you and have you looking like fucking Lex Luger in a wheelchair talking about, yeah, Jerry powerbombed me one time.
For this
And
chick
that was it.
DMX titties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her titties don't even bark.
Yeah. But,
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, if you want me to do it, Dusty, I'll do it, just to prove a Twitter point. But
Man, I'm good.
I feel bad for hurting you.
I'm
man.
good.
You know.
I drop kicked my buddy Stefan back in the day in trampoline
Yeah.
on his back, and he actually had a pretty bad back then at the time, and he
Fucked
was
him
hurt.
up.
He was hurt for a couple of weeks, man. I felt bad.
Mm.
And he was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And I was like, "All right, cool." And like I just did it, but like I did it too hard. Like
Right.
I was like closer to him
Then you thought
than
you
I
were,
thought I was. So like I got
Right.
a whole lot of like, woof,
Yeah.
like push into him. So he almost like completely went off the trampoline.
I rock bottomed a kid once and knocked him out.
I think you told me that.
Yeah. It was on like.
He deserved it, didn't he?
No, that was when I powerbombed Fat Andy.
Andy, that's right.
He
I was gonna
deserved
say,
that.
like, did you powerbomb Andy?
Yeah. Like.
Oh, you asshole.
Yeah. Like he deserved it. Like, he kicked me in the shin with fucking
He was steel-toe boots, yeah.
in front of my girlfriend too,
Oh,
trying to
man.
make me look bad. So I wasn't
You're
about
like,
to
you
let that.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you goddamn motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, I was not about to let him fucking live that down. No, I fucking powerbombed his ass in my front yard and left him fucking live there. I wish he would have fucking died, that cocksucker. But no, I was like, this is at a different house right down the street.
Yeah.
Like, we were just playing, and he was like, yeah, dude, fucking rock bottom me. So I fucking did.
Yeah.
And, like, I fucking slammed him on the fucking ground, and he fucking laid
Grass
there.
or concrete?
It was grass. And it
Yeah.
was, like, on a hillside, too.
Mm.
And, like, he fucking rolled down the hill, man. Like, he was fucking out. Like, I tried to, like, hey, man, get up. And, like, as I'm, like, kicking him, like, he just fucking, like,
Lay there,
just, like, slid down the hill.
motionless.
I was like, damn, dude. And
That's
after,
crazy.
like, by the time he reached the bottom, he was like, oh, man, what happened? I was like, dude, are you all right? And he was like,
Knocked the
I don't-
fuck out.
He's like, I don't know what the fuck just happened. But yeah, scary shit, man.
That's crazy.
And I like you. I don't want to fucking hurt you.
Yeah, man, I'm good.
You
My
know.
back's already fucked up as it is.
You know, maybe if we were on a trampoline or something,
Maybe.
that'd be kind of different. I do like
Maybe.
the one, like the kind of power bomb where like I drop with you.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. I'd hate to fuck you up, man. I love you too much, man. You're like the brother I never had.
Yeah, bro. Love you too, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. No homo though. No,
Yeah.
totally no homo. No homo.
Oh man.
But I don't know, man. Anything else we got to talk about? Anything we need to talk about? Anything happened to you this week that you just need to feel like you got to get off your chest or something?
No. No, not really, man. Last weekend flew though. That's the thing. I was
Yeah, it was a long weekend.
I was kind of like
yeah.
pissed about. Like it was a 3-day weekend and it fucking flew, son.
It did, man. It sucked.
But other than that, nothing really crazy happened.
Yeah.
No.
I can't say anything fucking crazy happened to me this week either, man.
No, man. No real big celebrity deaths or anything.
No, that midget from Jackass 3 that wasn't even a wee man.
Yeah, he
My
died.
sister sent me that right before the show came on, too.
Yeah.
She's probably watching right now. She always watches.
What's up, Angie?
Thanks, Ange.
No, man. I don't think anything really crazy happened.
No, I'm trying to think. Like, nothing out of the ordinary, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't they have like a thinking fucking
I don't know if there's a thinking sound effect or
something?
not.
I know I had one at one point. Maybe I just didn't fucking load it on here.
Oh man, I was on my way into work this morning. Some dude, some Focus ST tried to fucking race me.
Oh yeah, did you fucking smoke his ass?
No, it was because like it was coming down the cut in the hill, and right when we got on the bridge, and he was riding my ass, dude,
Right.
riding my ass. So like,
No homo.
yeah. So like I was sped up, and all of a sudden like he went to cut around me, and dude, right, I guess he didn't see it. Right when he cut around me, there's a fucking semi truck there, and
Oh,
dude, he
man.
almost, I swear, this dude was probably like 3 inches from plowing this fucking semi truck.
How the fuck does he not see a semi truck?
I don't know how he didn't see it. I don't know if he was just paying attention to being an asshole and riding my ass, but
You
like he went to
asshole.
cut around me. He went to like get in the other lane and like cut around me, but he saw it, and all of a sudden like all I heard was "Arr!" and like like he had like evasive action to avoid it. But
Fucking
dude,
jackass.
he was literally like this far away from just plowing this fucking semi truck. He got lucky because there was nobody in that other lane that he like had the emergency like
right.
go into. I was like, dude, I would have hated to have seen that, but dude, that's what you get for driving like a fucking idiot.
I
man.
love when like watching
Especially on the
videos
fucking
where people
bridge,
do
man. Yeah,
That. Yeah.
I was like I would have hated to see this dude wreck, but I was like, you're a fucking idiot, man. You're stupid enough. You deserve that.
Cut.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This fucking assholes always try to race me.
Oh, dude.
Always.
When you got a fucking fast car
Always
like that, you
try
gotta expect
to
that,
race
dude.
me. It pisses me off. I'm like, I'm not going to race you. I like my gas too much.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Stop the fucking presses here for a second.
What
here.
happened?
Stop the presses. I don't know if I'm mad or if I'm really happy right now. Okay. My son, Julian,
Jules? Yeah. Is
Yeah.
he on there?
he's on here.
Oh,
His comment is, today is 9/11, so I should make a 9/11 joke, but it would crash and burn.
oh.
That's my fucking kid for you. I don't know if I'm going to, like, headlock him later or, like, hug him.
What YouTube star did you hear that from?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
probably stole that from somebody.
Yeah,
I can't give him too much credit,
Yeah.
but he's a dick like that. Jules, come downstairs and give me a hug, damn it. I know you're just sitting up there watching stuff.
Oh man.
Come down here and give me a hug, you big goober. But yeah, I can't think of anything else that happened to me this
Nah,
week.
I can't
Nothing
either,
that was
man.
big.
No.
My other son, the one that plays football, he's getting ready to go full contact this week. Well, next week, and
Been working out.
I asked him. I said, man, you ready for full contact? He's like, oh yeah. I said, you already got somebody picked out that you want to knock the shit out of?
Does he?
Without missing a beat, he's like, oh yeah, I got my sights on somebody already, Dad.
Oh,
And he told me
nice.
all about it. I don't want to say who it is or whatever. But yeah, his kid sounds like a dick.
He's gonna flatten his
He's
ass.
gonna fucking drill him. I know he
Nice.
is.
Nice.
He wants to so bad.
Nice. That was like always like the cool thing about football is like even if like you played backyard football, you'd be like, "Oh man, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you that hard."
Yeah. Bryson's gonna mean it. Bryson's a fucking toughie. He don't take no shit unless it's from his brother. Then he can't because his brother's like 3 times his size.
How's homeschooling doing?
Homeschooling's not going too bad, man. They sit on the couch every day with their laptops and sit and do what they're supposed to do, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Nice.
I don't really have to get on them too much. Every now and again, they'll start chitty-chatting about something. They think they're hot shit because they get to play a game during school. And I told them, don't be playing games while you're at school. And they're like, oh, but this is a typing game. I'm like,
oh, yeah.
okay. Long as you can
I
type.
thought you've been burning up Tony Hawk, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've already beat the first one, 100% on the first one. And then,
Did you see? Did you see it last weekend? I got ranked. I got.
Yeah, you broke 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told Darren, I'm like, I ain't leaving. I ain't going to bed till I break 1,000. two sessions later, I got it, and he was like, "Damn, man, I can't believe you got that."
I wonder what it's ranked at now.
It ain't that.
Probably
I can tell
not,
you that
man.
right now.
It's crazy.
But yeah,
I haven't done any ranked matches since I bought it. I've just been trying to knock out the storyline and getting all the
Yeah.
stat points. Cool thing, though,
Mm.
about Tony Hawk, you know, once you assign stat points,
mm-hmm.
you can unassign stat points,
yeah,
too.
yeah, you
Yeah,
can do that in the
I-
older ones too.
Oh, you could?
Mhm.
Well, fuck, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, fuck me running.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be damned.
Yep, you can. It's a good game. They did a really good job with it.
Yeah.
They've actually said
Super
it's probably
impressive.
gonna end up being. It's sold so much and it's really good, man. They said it could be one of the game of the year games.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt it either.
Wouldn't doubt it
It's
either.
nice that it also wasn't a full $60 either.
Yeah. Only cost like 35.
33,
Well, it was
30,
33 plus tax. and
Tax,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
great.
surprised you went
Great
and bought
fucking
it.
game. Dude, when you brought it over Saturday and we set up for like hours fucking playing
We
it,
did stay up for hours.
me and
playing it.
Darren, that's all we talked about the next day.
I was like, man, let's go play some Tony Hawk.
we fucking went to the gym and did all kinds of stuff and hung out all fucking day.
Y'all went to the gym?
Yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, I don't even know why Darren goes to the gym.
Because you don't do anything?
Well, no, I mean he does.
Yeah.
But like 90% of the time he's like working out. He's just like, oh my god, man, you see that ass? Check it out, man.
He's always checking chicks out.
Yeah. And he's like, come on, let's go work out over here. Let's
Yeah.
go find something over here to
Yeah.
do. Let's go check this chick out.
Sup, beautiful.
Yeah, and it's like, dude,
Did he ever
Darren-
talk to any of them?
No.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I know. It's like,
What are you doing, D?
and that's his thing. Like he's talks all this shit. Like, oh man, check out that ass. It's
Yeah.
like, well then go talk to her, Darren. Tell her all
Nah,
about
I'm
that
good,
ass. You know. And he's like, nah, I'm cool, man.
Sup, beautiful.
Yeah. Like I left him at one point. I was like, all right, man, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna do what I need to do.
yeah, I'm
and get
gonna
out,
go
yeah.
do what I need to do so we can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I just left him to his own fucking devices at that point. You know.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. He's a hoot though, man. He's fun. He was fun to work
He
out with
is.
until the
He is a
you know
hoot.
girls started showing up, and then
Yeah.
his fucking mind just
His dick was all hard.
went to the fucking spandex pants and shit.
Yeah. Well, that's hard, man. That's
I bet it was hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you're working out and you see that, you're like, dang.
But see, my thing is like, if I'm gonna go to the gym and like try to pick up chicks,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like try to impress them. You know, I'd rather them come up
Yeah.
to me than to me walk over and be like, hey, yeah, I'm already all sweaty
let me
and
bug you
smelly
while
and
you're
shit.
trying to work
yeah.
out. Yeah.
Like, hey, I know you're not here to try to get some dick or anything, but
Yeah.
you know,
I'm sure like every
You
time
want
you come
some?
in here, somebody tries to talk to you. So
yeah. So
I never like
I
it,
don't know.
I would never like gone to a gym and try to pick up on chicks. Like the sites are nice, but it's like, what's the point in going there and talking? Trying to pick
yeah,
up on them.
like you said, every time somebody shows up to the gym, or every time they show up to the gym, somebody's probably
trying to pick up
trying
on
to talk
them.
to 'em, yeah.
So it's
And,
every
like,
time.
And like, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm not the best looking dude in the fucking gym. Period. You know, like there's dudes in there, way buffer, way hotter, no homo. Like they're not gonna fucking pick me over somebody like that, unless they just got a thing for chubby dudes. Which hey,
Which happens.
hey, the chicks out there that do like chubby dudes, man, I'm with you. I'm
Dad
appreciative. I'm
dad
appreciative
bods,
of you.
yeah.
Yeah, very appreciative of the chicks that like the chubby dudes.
Yeah.
You know, the chubby chasers are where it's at, in my opinion.
Oh man.
But I don't know. I guess my son's not gonna come down here and give me a hug.
Nope. He's like, fuck you, Dad.
You know, he's like, I'm not
Fuck
coming
you.
down there and being on your weird show. Fuck off. He's probably not even watching anymore. Love that kid though, man. He's fucking huge, man.
He is.
He's like almost as tall as me. And he's 10. He's huge. He's gonna be a monster. He's such a gentle giant though, man. So was I. You know, hell, I still am. Just a
See,
big.
you rock bottom
big-
that dude on
Yeah.
the hill and paralyzed him.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, I didn't paralyze him.
I know.
Probably killed a few brain cells, and that's about it. Andy, though, I take no responsibility in making him fucking stupid because he was stupid long before I fucking did that.
Yeah, from what it sounds like.
Yeah, hate that fucking kid. All right, we've definitely gone over our time this week, folks. Sorry we had to sit and talk about fucking 9/11 for like a good 40 minutes or so, but it is what it is. Today's 9/11, so
sure is.
yeah. I think this is the first Friday that it's fallen on since we've started doing the show, hasn't it?
I would say probably, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would think. I don't remember sitting down talking about it before.
Yeah, I always remember like on a Monday or
know.
Tuesday. It happened on a Tuesday.
Yeah, it was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, September 11th, 2001.
Yeah.
A day that will live in infamy. For sure.
Crazy shit.
But all right, we are going to get the fuck out of here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, even Bob Saget, because let's face it, he's like our favorite troll.
Yeah.
So Bob Saget, thanks for tuning in. Thanks Jules, thanks Dagum. Thanks everybody else who didn't comment but watched anyway. I didn't watch anything on Facebook for the comments or anything, but last week we had some. I think the week before we had some comments, but I don't fucking check. It's too much to fucking sit and try to keep track of it. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on all the major social media platforms to stay up to date. Our Twitter game's been blowing up lately.
I've seen that, man.
I've been posting a lot of memes,
posting a lot of shit on Twitter.
but I get no love.
You get no love, yeah.
I get no love.
I like to. My favorite thing is I like to talk shit to like athletes, and I get no love on that too.
Yeah,
so.
I talk shit to fucking Daniel Cormier every fucking second of every
shit to
day.
Anthony Rizzo for
Yeah.
the Cubs, and he can eat a fat dick.
I don't even know who that is, but I'm gonna start fucking giving him
he's
shit.
a fucking dick.
Yeah.
So yeah, give him shit, man.
All
I
right.
fucking hate him.
I'm gonna jump on there and
Do
start some shit, man. I don't know. But yeah, follow us on all the social media platforms at KYHBB official. Like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Like the Facebook page. What else we got? I think that's about it, right?
About it, man.
Oh no, you can always call the hotline. We should have had it on today, but we didn't. But yeah, call the hotline. Leave us a voicemail, 859-429-0055. Snapchat, but I'll never fuck with that. Hardly ever. Yeah, I think that's about it, really. So,
Yeah.
without further ado, I'm Jerry Saylor.
Left for Slope of Dusty B.
Stay sober, Toby.